Okay, now can you hear me? I had it on because remember I was playing that live stream, so I had it on the had it on my oh yeah, it's playing now. Hold on a second. Hold on one second. I gotta take that off. Oh wait a second. What am I doing now? Hold on guys. Okay, so yeah, so anyway, now that I just told my story on why I'm late and nobody heard me. Anyway, my internet was down. I just explained it. Now I feel so stupid. I had my screen on from when I was doing that live feed, so it was taking the so I think I just learned how to do the volume to show you videos now though actually. I just learned something I think by doing that. But anyway, sorry I'm late guys. Internet wasn't working. I use like does any of you guys use the Ethernet cable? Like when I'm in my room and I'm usually in my room on my laptop, I use the Ethernet cable, but when I come down here to do videos, I unplug it and sometimes it has issues, like it knocks me offline and then it would not let me put in my password to get back online. I had to call my internet provider and he had to reboot it. It's the second time. That's what happened that one time in the middle of the live, somehow it went off. I don't know. Can you guys can hear me now? But I think I learned how to actually do the audio like I did before. I think I figured out something from this whole audio issue, which is good because I've been trying to figure this out for a while. But hey everybody, what's up? Who do we got? Mariana Bilani. True Helper is going to come in and he wants to do a like a body language, like he wants to go over Barry's video, his plea video, and kind of, he said, give us a lesson in like body language reading, I guess. So I don't know. I guess he knows a lot about that. So we're going to do that. And then also, hey, Megan J. So there's a couple updates. I don't know if I should play some of them. Emma just sent me a couple updates. So that whole thing that happened earlier on J for Justice, and it was all over Facebook about the friend and her getting shot in the basement and stuff. I guess Barry's not arrested. There's this link, there's this article that Emma just sent me too. It says, despite rumors, Chaffee, so is it, how do you say that? I've been hearing it say two different ways. Now I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Chaffee. I always say it Chaffee. But anyway, he says, despite rumors, Chaffee County Sheriff says Suzanne Morphew has not been located and no arrests have been made. So I don't know. Why did her friend say that? I don't understand that. Let me see what it says. So it says, because you remember, I don't know if you guys were watching my live earlier, but that guy from the news, the reporter, he didn't realize that the mic was on for a while. For those of you guys that didn't watch that, I'll fill you in a little bit. So he didn't know that the mic was on. So he started going on about on the Find Suzanne Facebook page, how people were saying that Suzanne was found and how Barry was arrested, and it was like he was confused because he's like, we haven't got no confirmation that they found her, and he's over there at this site where they're sifting through, some the concrete and dirt and stuff. Actually, I recorded a part of that because when I started live streaming it, they never zoomed back in on them sifting, and at the beginning they did, you could see them. So I kind of taped a little part of it if you guys want to see that they were sifting through the stuff. By the time I got it up on live, they had it pulled back and you could barely see anything. But at the beginning they were zoomed way in and you could see everything. So I'm going to play a little bit of that video too. Actually, I could do that now while well, let me say hi to some of you guys. But yeah, and I want to read this article. God, I have so much stuff I feel like I wanted to talk to you about, and my internet just got me all messed up. Okay, so yeah, I guess the sheriff said, despite rumors circulating online, the Chaffee County Sheriff's Office confirmed Friday afternoon that Suzanne Morphew had missing one. Oh wait, they're going on. Hold on. Oh yeah, has not been located, and there have been no arrests in connection to her disappearance. But so is that for sure that the site that they were digging at and they were, sifting through stuff, is that for sure the site of one of Barry's old job? Like, well, his recent jobs, his last job. I don't know if is that been confirmed. It was a residential area that they said that they don't believe that the people that live there and live in the property that own the place have anything to do with the disappearance. But why are they digging up there? So is that true that it's because of it's Barry's where he had his last job? Hold on, I'm just reading this article real quick because she just sent it to me. I'm gonna see what it says. May 4th. I don't understand why they haven't told us what the item was either yet. We'll do everything. Sorry, I'm just reading through. Well, I guess it just says that Trevor Noel, Suzanne's nephew, who also lives in Colorado, encouraged anybody who wanted to help to share Suzanne's story. Okay. Yeah, they search water sites. Let's see, Colorado. Yeah, that the residential property and that the property owner is fully cooperative and it is not connected to Suzanne's disappearance. The property is not the Morphew home. A white tent was spotted on the property, but the reason for it remains unknown. So they really haven't told us anything still, but there has been another announcement. Well, maybe I'll play some of this for you here. Did True Helper come? No, he didn't help come. Let me see when this is from here. We've got a lot of things going on, a lot of meetings, a lot of planning. Let me play How is everybody doing, by the way? Hey, Maggie Mae Paige, Sarah, thank you guys for coming. Veritas Akitas. I love that name. You're having buffering issues? Shoo. That's not good. You should live stream us all day. Kathy, what's up? I don't know, Megan. I know I wondered the same thing. I think just through Facebook, that's what I'm guessing. Like just going through friends of friends, and I mean that came out that somebody went to a friend of the daughter's Instagram page and somehow learned that the daughters were afraid of their dad. It said it came from a friend of a friend. So people are going into like their Facebook pages and Instagram, seeing their friends, going to their friends, and just like trying to find information that way. I like going to the groups and seeing if there's anything new, but I don't tend to go to their friends and dig in like that, which is nothing wrong with that, but I'm just not that nosy of a type of person. But hey, people get a lot of information that way, I guess. So wait, why is she pissed? You said pissed. Wait, my first line. Oh, Mama Perkle, good. Maggie Mae, first live. Okay, sweet. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys waited since I was like half hour late. Because I know I used to be late when me and Randy did lives, and we were always a little bit late. But then I've been pretty early. I feel like person who answered, he's not at the facility. Yeah, traveled to attorney. Yep. So I don't know where that all came from. I wonder, was that really a friend of hers that maybe she swears that she knows that it was a friend, so I trust her because I don't have any reason not to trust her. So I wonder why the friend was lying, or why maybe the friend just heard some wrong information. It was supposed to be like a really good friend. I don't know if, oh look you guys, I got my merch on. I wanted to show you too before I forget. This is one of them. I'm trying to design another one actually. My dad's actually helping me design another one, but yeah, this is one of my. I got a sweatshirt. So let's see, just spreading a rumor probably. So I don't know, but you wouldn't think a good friend of hers would want to make up lies like that, but that really, I don't know. I guess we'll find out if she really was shot in the basement, if there's any truth to that. But if they haven't found a body, how would any? Oh, well, I guess maybe the evidence in the house they leaked. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? But like I said, nothing has been confirmed. Let me, while we're waiting for True Helper supposed to come too, but let me play you that part where they were sifting through something. I want to show you guys that. Hold on a second. If you guys didn't see that, this was like at the beginning of that live. I could still talk to you. I'm not going to have sound because there's really no sound to have anyway. So hold on a second. There's no sound to this, but I just wanted to play and so you guys could see. 1 second here. Let me share my screen. Guys, it takes me a minute to get this here and then make sure. So see, you could see them sifting. This was at the very beginning, but then by the time I went live, they pulled back and it wasn't, you couldn't see that. But do you see how they were sifting through stuff? And that's why I was a little confused because I'm like, I just had heard that they had found her and I'm like, well, it doesn't look like they found anything. It looks like they're still searching. So I was a little confused when I heard that news, but hopefully you guys could see that. Oh shoot, sorry. So I don't know what to make out of it. I guess we'll just have to wait. They haven't found her yet. That's the bottom line, is they haven't found her. So, but what a job to have to be one of those doing that sifting to find like body parts or, oh my God. I can't even imagine. But yeah, so that's where I was trying to get it up while this was going on, but by the time I got the sound working and stuff, they pulled back and didn't show that part anymore. But anyway, so yeah, have you guys heard anything though? Let me look at, I can look at my chat here while I'm playing that. Have you guys heard any like anything about this? She hasn't been heard from Mother's Day. That's when you're, see, I really don't think that I do think that was a setup on Mother's Day. Oh, sorry, I just recorded a little bit of that to show you guys. But I really don't think so. I don't know why. I just think also because the way that they said that she hadn't been heard of, or she hadn't, yeah, nobody heard of her on since the 9th. For some reason, I do think something happened the day before. Just, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I have no proof, but I really don't think she made it out on the bike that next day for some reason. What do you guys think? They were packing up and leaving tomorrow. Seems like it was before. Wait, what do you mean it was before? Oh, yeah, that happened before. And then I guess somebody had caught the supposed mistress. I don't know. I don't want to say that she was for sure or that she was involved, but somebody had sent me an email where they screenshotted some of like the messages. I guess she took down her Facebook page, but she did respond on one of them saying how she just works for Barry and she's like a good person and basically she doesn't have anything to do with it. She just works for him. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe until I guess we hear some confirmation here, Did you guys see the like the drone footage over the property and stuff, over her property? And I was gonna play that too, maybe, but maybe you guys all seen that. I think they played it. Was it CBS or somebody played it where they went over like her whole property? It's God, she's such beautiful. I would love to live in a place like that with all the property and just the nature is just beautiful. But yeah, let me just say hi to y'all while we're waiting on True Helper. Does anybody else want to come on and talk? Oh, Ranger, hey! It's been a while, I feel like. How are you? I know, Crystal Spencer. I do think they know a lot more than what they're leading on. And for some reason, that's why when the friend supposedly said that they've known the whole time that it was him, I kind of believe that. For some reason, I believe that part's true. I don't know why. I really do. Oh, you didn't see it? Maybe I'll play it while we're talking here until we're waiting for True Helper too. I could play the footage. It's so pretty, and you could, look at you could see the trail at the end. You could see your house. You could see where there is like this. What do they call it? A land mover or something in the backyard. It looks like it's like taped off, but I don't know if that's just from him doing landscaping in his house or if they were digging up in his yard. Here, I'll play that part too. Somebody said it was just because it was his equipment, but who knows? I don't know. It did look like there's There's a part where it looks like they're digging up something. All right, hold on one second. Let me play that and then you can talk here. Oh yeah, could do that. And then I still have to get better at this here. Yeah, it was CBS Denver that did that. Okay. So that's that. I'll just look at my phone here. Look how beautiful it is, man. Such a nice house. Do they have arrested? No, they haven't, Pamela. I just read a part of the article that it was not confirmed. There's been no arrest, no body found. That I guess that all wasn't true, unless if for some reason they know and they don't want to tell us for some reason. But why would they lie? Do you think and say that? And what would be the purpose? Unless if the purpose is because those other two accomplices, supposedly, maybe they're trying to make sure that they're able to get them or have somebody talking or whatever. Maybe there is a motive and maybe it is all true and there's a reason they're not telling everybody. I don't know. I just don't see why a friend would lie about that. So you could see, where's it? See how it's like taped off right there? Well, shoot, we're on a delay. Hold on, I'll wait till it comes up on the video. See how you could see like the yellow tape kind of, and you could see the dirt moon when they, well, you'll get a better view of it. So yeah, maybe that's true, Gypsy Dreamer. Maybe that it is true, and they just aren't telling anybody because they're trying to get the other two people too. If that was true, that there was two other people helping. I just would feel so bad if that Morgan mistress or whatever really wasn't a mistress or really didn't have anything to do with it and she got totally attacked on Facebook. I mean, what if that, I don't know, all she said is she works for Barry. I heard, didn't you guys say a lot of people were saying she was supposedly in, no, some people said she was the firefighter with him, but that wouldn't be working for him. So does she work for his landscaping business? Wonder if I should show you that message that somebody sent me of her response because it says I work for him, not that she works with him, but I'm pretty sure it says for. Let me read that again. I know, Angela. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow we'll know something. You think? Hunting club? See, that Morgan. Then I got to show you guys that message then because I swear it. Let me read this again. It says she works for him, not that she's like in his hunting club or anything. This is that Morgan girl that was supposedly his mistress, which I have no way to confirm it. I don't know. I'm as lost as you guys all. If this is, let me find that real quick. Hold on. I don't know if I should say thank you for sending me this. I don't want to say your name if you don't want me to say who sent me these screenshots of the screenshots of the mistress, but I just want to read you the one where she responds and she said, I could care less what anyone thinks. I was an employee to Barry, and that's it. I don't need to prove or defend anything. I'm an incredible person, one in a million. So have it, so have it say whatever makes you feel better. My conscience is clean and clear, and these posts and rumors mean nothing. Here, I'll send this to my laptop and show you. It is her that responded. I mean, that's her that said, and then I heard she took it down, but she's saying she was an employee to Barry. So she couldn't be a firefighter because that wouldn't be an employee. That would be a coworker. So she would have to work for his landscaping business, right? That's the only thing that would make sense for her saying I'm an employee to Barry, to me. Hold on, let me send this to my email so I could show you guys. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Maybe we don't have, maybe that's not, we have the wrong person as the mistress or something's off. Unless if she did work for him and she was in the hunting club, I guess that she could have, that both could be true. And she said I was an employee, so she must not be anymore. I don't know. me see if there's any more. I think that was the only one that was sent where she actually said something, because everybody was just like attacking her. I kind of feel bad if it's not going to pan out to be true. But the only one this person sent me where Morgan actually responded was that one after everybody was attacking her. All right, let me see here, guys. Let me say hi to a few of y'all. I know, Deanna. Yeah, it's not looking good. Like, I really don't have a good feeling about him at all. Uh, yes, that's what Sandy G Jersey Girl. Yeah, I don't doubt the creator either, because she's been trustworthy. Like I mean, I feel like she's pretty trustworthy. So it's either that they just that this stuff is true, and it just they're not wanting to tell us for some reason because of those other two accomplices they're trying to get. They don't want them to know and make it like public. So because they're trying to go about it in a way where they shouldn't know yet, or that friend, I don't know, the friend just heard some wrong information or something. Yeah, that arrest was something else. That's another thing that I kind of found on the arrest that everybody found on Morgan. That was like for another charge. It wasn't now. It's not has it doesn't have anything to do with this. At least the one that was on Facebook that she had like some kind of hearing, or what was it? I forget exactly the words how they worded it, but it wasn't actually anything to do with this. It was some previous arrest misdemeanor thing, or I don't even know what the charge was, but I think they said it was a misdemeanor. Um, oh wait, Megan, what do you mean? She made her Facebook public right after, and then she took it down? See, I didn't know. I didn't know any of this stuff. Really? Yeah, Megan. Yep, I guess I just read that. Yeah. Yep. I'll show you the message here in a minute. Um, she served cancer. Jen, you made it! Yay! Yep, Mariani Bobani. That's what I just read that article. It said no arrest. You're right. No arrest have been made, and she has not been found. But the sad thing is the fact that they're digging and doing stuff like that. I mean, that means they know some stuff. So it's like they know that she's no longer with us. I feel like, which is sad. And I guess, oh yeah, True Helper sent me this article thing too earlier about how I guess that here, let me read it here. Where is it? It sounds like maybe Suzanne didn't really want to move to Colorado. I guess she was pretty sick when they moved, and it wasn't, I guess they moved because of their daughter was going to college in Colorado, and that was one of the reasons they moved. Plus, Barry, he was into hunting and stuff like that. So, but this article was basically saying how it didn't seem like Suzanne really wanted to move to Colorado. It was at a time when she was really sick with cancer, and it was just not something that she was too thrilled about, I guess. So, which is probably that's really sad because think about it. You're going through something like cancer. You want to be around your family and friends. You're going to move to another state where you absolutely probably know nobody. You're going to be alone. Like, look how secluded that is. Although it's beautiful, but when you're sick like that, you probably want to, be around some kind of support. So I could kind of understand why she might not wanted to move, at least until she got better. That was probably like a scary time for her to be moving to a alone. And if Barry does have a history of any kind of abuse too, I don't know if he even does, but like moving somewhere way far away from everybody and everything she knows, sick like that, can you imagine how, wow, that was probably not a good time for her. And then finally she probably just started feeling good, finally got the clear, cancer free, and then this happens. Like, it was probably her first time she was starting to feel like happy about where she was. I bet, I'm just guessing, like, if she moved there when she was sick, she probably was just now starting to feel okay about being there and going out on, riding her bike and being in a beautiful area and finally not feeling horrible. And then this happens. It just, God, what a jerk. I know we don't know if it was him, but I'm just, whoever did this to her is a jerk. Let me see if True Helper's actually in the chat yet. Oh, wait, see, I'm going to have to take this down to see. Hold on a second. Maybe I could do this, yeah. Nope, he's not. Okay. So, okay, let me see if that one, I wanted to show you that message that I just want to black out her last name, even though I know a lot of you guys already know her name, but I just don't feel comfortable because I don't know for sure if that is, I don't know. I couldn't confirm if she really is the mistress, but actually, let me do it like that so I could. So how is everybody though? I'm sorry, I'm just like rambling and I haven't even got to really say hi to anybody. I just want to edit this here. I'll show you this real quick and then I'm kind of anxious to see what True Helper says about this body language stuff. Because I mean, we know the most obvious stuff with the head shaking, and there's certain things like, you know, his eyebrows. There's no like movement and just certain things. But I bet you he knows a lot more. I feel like. All right. Come on, unable to save. Why? No, shoot. Come on, guys. All right. I'm gonna have to take this down for a minute because I want to get my other, so I can show you that message. But do we have any mods in the chat? I think I'm modless here. There's a post of the body language expert who already analyzed it. Oh, okay, Kelly girl. Well, I still wouldn't mind True Helper analyzing it, but yeah, because there's so many. There's a bunch of body language experts that analyze it, to be honest. I've seen them. Actually, I didn't even really watch any because I feel like I just did my own analyzing, but I would like to see, you know, True Helper, maybe they'll add something, but I wish there was a longer video, actually. Hey, Angelina. No, we were late, actually, so. But how have you been, Callie girl? Weren't you not feeling good for a while? I'll let this play a little bit longer, then I'll show you that message. But hey, Angelina, your ears must be. Wait, what did they say when you know somebody's talking about you? Because I just said there's no mods, it's modless, and then all of a sudden you popped up. That was so weird. Yeah, Derek Van Shake or whatever. He did when he did Chris Watts stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, I didn't actually even watch his one on the Barry one, but I saw it popped up, but I never clicked on it. Statement analysis is even better than body language. Yeah, I think he's gonna do it all, Sarah Hunter. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Well, I guess that is the end of that. I just okay, so let me get my email real quick because I just sent me that message. So Zelda on your last video with Melanie is eye-opening into how horrible he was. Yeah, I know, Zelda. Did you see that I can't wait for Tuesday from East Idaho News. He's gonna be interviewing Melanie Gibb, which it looks like, oh, Keikla, you are here. Have you been here? Sorry, I was like, I didn't see any mods, but you are here. Okay. Unless you just got here. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Zelda. Yeah, I'm anxious to watch that Tuesday. Did you see that was gonna be on Tuesday with East Idaho News with his interview with Melanie Gibb? It sounds like she's might have more information than any of these interviews. Like, I feel like there's gonna be, oh, they're scanning for viruses. What? Hold on. It's never scanned my picture for viruses. That is so weird. All right, am I? Okay, I'm back, I think. Am I back? Sorry, guys. See my internet. What is going on? Oh, Megan J, she's the friend of Lori. Melanie is the friend of Lori. Remember, she was actually with Lori and Ty Lee when they went in after Charles took Lori's purse. And remember, he came home and she took his car and changed his flight. But anyway, the night before that new police body cam where Charles calls the cops and he's talking to him, and but Melanie is with Lori at the time. Melanie was good friends with Lori, and they showed a little trailer of this video, and it looks like it's going to be pretty good. Like there's going to be some information more information, like good information than the interviews with Lori's mom and sister and Melanie, the other Melanie and Ian, because they didn't tell us anything. It was all a bunch of lies. So, hey, Paws and Boots. So wait, so True Helper's still over at the other live, huh? Traitor? No, I'm just joking. I like Daniel. I'm just joking. He said he was probably gonna be late because she was doing a live. Um, so what mods are Angelina? Got K-Clo, okay. Let me see if I could get my message now that I wanted to show you guys. There we go. Okay, I got it now. That was weird. It said scanning, which it never did. Never usually does that. Okay. Okay, I'll show you that message from the supposed mistress. It was a response to all the attacks of everybody, because I think right after they did that live where they said that there was two accomplices and they thought it was the mistress and that Barry did it and everything like that. I think everybody went on her page and like attacked her, and she had this response. She might have responded more than once, but I only have this one. I'll show you here. You guys might have already seen this anyway, but I know that's why I don't even know if really it is the mistress, but this is just her response. So this isn't no speculation. This is just her responding to everybody when they were all attacking her. So here, I'll share it with you real quick. Sorry, I got it. Okay, so that's what she said. Oh, say Robbie, what's up? You're back. I watched your one video where it said you were leaving. I was like, no. Your parodies are so freaking funny, by the way. I need to comment on them. I watched like all of them. I like binge watched them the other night. I was cracking up with your, wait, what's her name? I don't even know what you call that. Is that like a gerbil or a mouse or, forgive me, I'm not familiar with those. I never owned like animals like that, but oh my gosh, it was so funny. Um, So yeah, look, it says I could care less what anyone thinks. I was an employee to Barry, and that's it. I don't need to prove or defend anything. I'm an incredible person, one in a million. So have it. Say whatever makes you feel better. My conscience is clean and clear, and these posts and rumors mean nothing. So, seems very likely. It makes sense. Or hamster. That's what they're called. Oh my god, I feel like an idiot. I couldn't even think what the name of the hamster was. But see, I never had hamsters growing up, so I like get confused with like gerbils or hamsters or a mouse. But yes, a hamster, Sandra. Those are funny. You guys gotta watch those. Save Robbie. His parodies with his hamster are well. Then you have a couple other ones that are actually that aren't even with your hamster, but they're all hilarious. Um, so yeah, what do you guys think? So she was an employee to Barry. So what is it? Did, how? Where did that rumor start that she was? First of all, I heard that it was a firefighter, it was somebody that was a firefighter, and then I heard it was somebody in his hunting club. Where did all that come from? I don't know. Sandra the hamster. Yeah, Angelina, did you see his videos with her? Oh my God, you have to watch them. You will laugh, I swear. Um, yeah, I was on a different YouTube. Wow, another name, Betty. I see. I never even heard that name. I heard a couple other names in the last couple days, but the one Don, I never. That's the first I've heard that name. Jeez, either he had a bunch of mistresses, or there's just a bunch of rumors going on. I don't know what it is. What do you guys think? I don't know. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have any like confirmations here, but I just wanted to come and just chat with you all and see what you guys think about all this new rumors going on. And like now that we see that nothing's been confirmed, and if anybody even knows anything, if you guys know anything. Um, wait, did this Morgan? Did she really take down her Facebook page? Then I didn't even see. I didn't go check. I'm not the type of person that would just go. I don't know. I don't do that kind of stuff. So I didn't go check to see if her page was still up. But do you know? And there were many people. I know, Angelina. There, I have more messages, but all the other messages because somebody emailed me them, which is I'm glad you did. I just didn't know. I would give you a shout out, but I don't know if you want a shout out, and I don't see you on here, so I don't want to. Some people don't want their names out there, but somebody sent me a bunch. But the only one that actually she responded was this one. That's why I showed you this one. But all the other ones were just attacking her, which I felt really bad. Like, gosh, what if everybody's wrong and she has nothing to do with it, or isn't a mistress and everybody's attacking her? I don't know. But Angelina, did you say that her Facebook page is down now? Oh yeah, you could just it's not called. You could just make it private, right? Or what did they call it, Callie girl? Where you don't have to actually like shut it off or like basically delete it, but you could put it where nobody could see it and then you could put it back if you want. That's probably what she did, I'm sure. Yeah, that's true because think about if that was one of the first times she actually got out because she just started feeling better, she might not be that familiar with everything. But I just think it looks bad because the bike was right there basically close to her house supposedly and it was I don't know, I just think something doesn't look right with this. Like I don't think it was just an accident. I think somebody did something. I really do. Oh, it is still up, Caroline. Okay, everybody was saying that she took it down. Oh, okay. Did she have it down and then put it back up? Megan J, yes, I still have to have you on too. I'm sorry I haven't got a chance to respond to a lot of my emails, but I'm gonna respond. And yes, I do want to have you on soon too. Um, oh, it is still there. Okay, Angelina. Is she like, I wonder if she's responding or if she's getting attacked still. See, look, I'm getting stuffed up again. I was totally fine when I first started, and I've been down here for how long? How long have I been down here? I don't know, it doesn't show me. But yeah, I'm already getting stuffed up, so sorry if I'm Sniffling. No, I guess that was just a lie. Yeah, Megan J, my migraines are a lot better. I haven't had a migraine in like, I think this is either the third or fourth day. I'm so happy. I'm gonna exit out of this now. But yeah, if anybody wants to come on, I'll send a link. Anybody want to come on and chat with me here? I'm True Helper. Maybe he won't even be able to make it because he's on another live. Is he on the live? Somebody said you saw him on the live. Like, is he on he's a guest on the live, you mean? Um, if anybody wants to come on, there's a link. And you can just do audio, guys. You don't have to show your face. I know some of you guys don't want to. Oh, that didn't even turn blue. Can you guys click on that if you want to or no? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. That's good. Glad to hear. Yeah, Megan J, thanks. They're bad. I'm a baby when it comes to migraines or headaches because I don't get them that much. So when I do get them, it's like I'm so not used to them. And I've never had them where I was having them like all day like that. It was crazy. It was like I would wake up as soon as I stood up. It was weird. It was like when I changed that position. I know I explained this to you guys a million times already. I'm sorry, but just something to do with me going from laying down to standing up, and it would just like come. It would come from the back of my neck and then come like up, and then that wouldn't go away. Tylenol would usually take away my headaches because that's all I could take, but no, not Tylenol did not even touch it. Wait, who wants to come on? Light and Love Warrior. Hey, Gypsy Dreamer, Problem Child. I like that name, Problem Child. I saw all those movies, the Problem Child movies. If you guys saw Megan, oh Megan, do you want to come up now? I know Megan's gonna come on, and we're gonna talk about the Watts case sometime. So unless if you want to come, do you want to talk about this case? But I do want to have her on to talk about Watts. Um, oh, okay, thanks, say Robbie. I'll have to try that. But I've been good, knock on wood here for, I think it's going on the fourth day. It's been so nice feeling actually okay. Um, yeah, let me read that again because I know there's some new people, but just to tell you that despite rumors, Chaffee County says Suzanne Morphew has not been located and no arrests have been made. So yeah, they said that there, despite rumors circulating online, that has not been confirmed. Like I said, they've been so quiet that it makes me wonder, what if that all that stuff is true and they're just keeping quiet for another reason. But then it made me wonder because you're seeing all the manpower of them sifting through it, and it looks like they have not found anything yet. So then it makes me think maybe they really didn't find her yet, because why would they be working so hard looking through that stuff if they had already found her? So that part does kind of goes along with them, and not that I don't think they did find her. Hi, Kika Keys. And yeah, this is my merch, guys. If you guys want to buy it, you could. There's always links under my videos. They're comfortable too. It's really comfortable. This is a sweatshirt. The inside is so like soft and like, I don't know. They're really comfortable and soft inside. Um, this is one of the logos that I designed, but actually I'm gonna have another one done. So there'll be a couple options, but it says, welcome to my channel. Is that real justice, truth, love, equality? I got the pink one, but they have a bunch of different colors, so you don't have to get pink. I like the pink ones. But anyway, Emma J, what's up? I was just reading those articles you sent me. Well, 4 a.m. Shoot. Thanks, Callie girl. Angela M. I know. It seems like crime kind of like right at the beginning of this whole pandemic. You didn't hear anything, I feel like, and then now it's coming back again. I feel like all these freaking crazy people they've been inside all just building up I don't even know. I don't even want to think about it. I feel like, are we gonna have like an explosion in crime now because everybody being quarantined and just the crazies having these urges like extra? Oh, you did, Carolyn. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to say your name. You are here. Yes. Okay. So yeah, Carolyn H. Now I can give you a shout out. She's the one that actually sent me those those responses. So yeah, thank you. You have more now? I'm gonna have to check. Okay. Let me see what we got here. Could put some more up. Let me check my email. Oh, True Helper. Oh, Kathy, somebody's here. Yay. Hold on, let me turn this up. I didn't even see you. I hope you weren't there that long and I just didn't see you. Kathy? Are you there? I don't know. I think she's on mute, but I don't want to unmute her. If she wants to be on mute, I'll just wait to see what she wants to do. I see like a little. Are you in a dark room with like a phone? Everyone hit that. Oh, thanks, Kika Keys. All right, let me check my emails, Carolyn. Thanks for those. That was pretty interesting. I'm glad you sent me that because I mean it answered some questions. Like I didn't know she was an employee of Barry. Oh, she left. You could probably. I should put another invite out. Okay, let me see what we got here. Oh, all right. Oh, wait. I mean, do you guys want to see some of the messages? You want me to put them up? I mean, do I need to? Should I block out all the names? I feel like I should. I should take a minute to, because I don't know if it'd be right to put it up with all the names of all the people saying it, huh? I might have to like block them out. So just bear with me here. But they are kind of interesting. Let me read the other one. Wait, so is this Morgan girl? Is she trying to figure out what's going on in the case? Because she's like, "What's up, guys? What did I miss? Is this about the case that she's asking about? Is that what this is? Wow, that's kind of crazy." All right, let me extreme awful. Wait, who's being charged as a vehicular man homicide? I'm missing this. What? People who said things like this. Hey, Yamiko. What did I miss? You're muted. Oh, Kathy, come back. Hey, Trish B. Coat of many colors. What's up? Wait, what are you guys talking about? Who is it? Somebody we know or somebody's being charged? Did somebody hit somebody? Oh, thanks, Kika Keys. I just saw that donation here. I'm going up through because I missed a lot. I want to see if I could figure out what you guys are talking about. I'm nosy, I guess, but somebody got hit or something. Wow. Yeah, coat of many colors. But did you hear that Chaffee County? They're saying that there's no arrests or no. They haven't found Suzanne, so we're trying to figure out if that's even true. I don't know. Something just doesn't seem right. I mean, you wouldn't think somebody would make that up. So, like I said, maybe that's just crazy. If he really did have two people helping him, who would do that? I mean, I guess I could see a mistress would do that, but man, people are crazy. I'm trying to screenshot these so I could. Why does it keep bringing up the same one? Wait a minute. Okay, something's not right here. Angelina, do you want to come on? Lily's more careful. Emma J. Okay, so I'll read this here. This is Emma just sent this to me. Authorities address rumors missing Colorado woman Suzanne Morphew has not been found and no arrests made. This is actually a different article. Chaffee County, Colorado. On Friday, well, it starts off the same as the other one, actually. On Friday, the Colorado Bureau of Investigation and the FBI announced they were searching a property on the east side of Salida tied to a missing woman case. Friday evening, the CBI sent out a release on behalf of the Chaffee County Sheriff's Office addressing rumors stating that the Chaffee County Sheriff's Office relays that Miss Morphew has not been located and there has been no arrest in the investigation. The CBI added the property owner is fully cooperative with law enforcement and is not connected with the disappearance of Suzanne Morphew. No details about the search were released last time. This article was updated on Friday at 5:10 p.m. A search of the property is expected to continue on Saturday, and authorities had a street closed down to the public. So, yeah. I don't know. I kind of believe that they haven't found her yet, because that would be awful if they were lying to us. That's the second article that's saying no, it's not. It says one of the most helpful ways the community can aid in the search of Suzanne Morphew is by preserving those recordings from the 8th to the, wait, what dates do they want it? 8th through the 12th, okay. Contact. Maybe they'll be able to find something on that. So the belonging to Morphew was found just west of CR 225 and Highway 50. They still won't comment on what the item was. We're not slowing down the search and we're not stopping. We're not even considering slowing down right now because some of the momentum that we think we have, nephew Trevor Noel told 11 News reporter Tony Keith May 14th. Huh. What do you guys make of that Trevor Noel? I should try to get in touch with him maybe. Oh, it says they are still searching as though she is alive, and we do believe she still could be alive. This is the article that just came out today. Wow. It says obviously as time goes by, it gives us concern, but we are searching as though she's still alive, and we do believe she still could be alive, he said. Huh. Or is this from, wait, when is this from, though? Are you sure this is a new one? Oh, no, this is from Monday. Okay. No. Okay, on Friday it was updated. Okay, I see. So it's kind of like a mix of. It talks about. It says the same quote that he said about the about Barry being cooperative, and I hope he continues to do so. So that's why I'm like, wait, are they taking bits and pieces from? I don't know. That's weird. Unless they just happen to say the same thing. But it did say Friday. Yeah, just they're addressing the rumors because, man, that exploded like on Facebook, and after that. That live, everybody was just, it spread like wildfire. Yeah, so Trevor, that GoFundMe, they changed like the beneficiary to Barry's mom. But it says, that's another screenshot I'll show you guys. Well, you guys probably already know all that, but it has Trevor and that Joseph Forbord. Does anybody know about him? They are like let me see, hold on, let me read how it is worded here. Trevor Noel and Joseph Forbord are organizing this fundraiser on behalf of Shirley Morphew, which I guess is Barry's mom. So, hold on a second. So yeah, so see, it changed like the beneficiary or on behalf of Shirley Morphew, which I guess it didn't say that before. But who is this Joseph Forboard? I got somebody screenshotted a picture of, but I don't know if is this the right Joseph Forboard, because I swear it said he was from California. He looked a lot younger than what I thought he was. For, I guess I just assume $100,000 he would be a little bit older, but I guess that's not always true. But I still haven't been able to confirm if that's the same Joseph Forboard. So that's why I haven't posted that picture. Do you guys know? I hate like posting things if I'm not sure. I guess I could just say I'm not sure, but oh, Kathy's back. Hold on. Come on, Angelina. You could just talk. You don't need to show your face. You love to talk. Hey, Jacqueline Payne, Des Harris. 531. Yeah, I know. That's what we were just talking about. No body and no arrest is what they said so far. Um, I love that. I'm not talking about all things Trisha or Trish B. Oh, somebody. Hey, Kathy, unmute. Can you hear me? I can unmute hers, but I don't want to unmute it before if she's not ready. But if she doesn't know how. No, it won't let me unmute. Oh, they have to choose to do it. Okay. I guess I can't. Oh man, I'm getting stuffed up. Oh, I'm like the only one that has reactions to this in the house. Oh, let's see what we got here. Janet Williams, amen. That is correct. Who did press said the police won't release info until probably tomorrow. Yeah, Dixie Chick. I don't know. Maybe they're just waiting to tell us. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But did you guys see though that part of when they were doing the live, I had it on live earlier where he forgot that the microphone was on. He was talking about that. And I know I already talked about this, but there's some new people in here. So I wish he would have kept the mic. I wish he wouldn't have realized the mic was still on, because I would have loved to hear what he was saying after that. But it was like he was like frustrated because he's like, I didn't hear any of that. What's going on? It was just spreading like crazy on Facebook about that friend that said all that stuff. And he was like, "What? I haven't got no confirmation." I know that was Amico. I wish you wouldn't have realized that. I was hoping. I was like, man, this is some good stuff right now. Wonder if he probably felt stupid after that. Wonder what made him realize he was still on. Des Harris, you don't think? But I was just wondering, maybe if they are if her friend is in contact with her daughters, would her daughters know? No, you know what? Even the daughters probably wouldn't know anything before the police would release it, would they? Or no, they might. I'm trying to think if they would probably tell the family first, because they wouldn't want the family to hear about it on the news first, right? But I don't think they did find her yet, because I don't know what to make of this. I know, okay, Chloe, me too. I mean, do you think they would tell the daughters like the day before or something, and then maybe the daughter told the friend? Yeah, Janet, but it was actually somebody that was doing a live knew one of Suzanne's friends that told her this, and she said she could confirm it. Like, this girl's been friends with Suzanne since, didn't she say, like in second grade or something? They were like a good friend. So it was coming from like a friend of Suzanne. So that's why everybody took it for like, okay, this must be true. But I just don't see why the friend would have lied, unless for some reason that really wasn't a friend and they actually just lied to her. Hamako Tammy Lee, I wish. But I feel like this investigation is the way that it should have been done with Chris Watts. They should have closed off the house. They should have took his phone and car. Don't you think if they would have done that right away, they would have had more evidence, like we wouldn't have had all these questions, like with NK, for instance, because if they would have took Chris's car, they could have got the DNA before he had time to clean it out and got DNA from the house. Then they might, I mean, they might have just answered a lot of our questions, but they let him have free reign of the house for what, a day and a half, 2 days, basically, with his friends in there. He had the car, the truck. He could have cleaned it out. He could have done whatever. So I think they're doing an excellent job in this investigation. I mean, this is how I feel like that it should be, in my opinion. Oh, she's back. Okay. Let's see. I think she might got it this time. Yeah, Des Harris. I totally agree. That's what they should have done with the Watts. Are you there, Kathy? You're sideways, but I'm sure not to anybody else. Sometimes my guests are sideways. I don't know why, but it's okay. It happens. It happens like 50% of the time. But we can't hear you. I can't hear you. Are you on mute? Huh. Can't hear. Can you guys hear her, or is it just me that can't hear her? No problem, child. He hasn't been to the house since the start. They wouldn't let him in the house. Nobody's allowed in the house. He's been staying with like a friend. No, and that's what they should have done with Watt. They should not have let him in the house. They should have took his phone and his truck, and they should have done that. But Kathy, we can't hear you. Are you on chat? We can't, because she's probably talking, thinking we could hear her. Sometimes I forget, what did we have to do last time when I think what happened, what's her name? Jana, she went in and then redid it, maybe. Yeah, Crystal, I don't know. Kathy, I can't hear you. What can I tell her to do? I forget. Does anybody know? Anybody that's been on here as a guest, what do you guys got to do for the audio? Yeah, problem child. He hasn't been able to go into the house, and they took his car and his cell phone. So he hasn't had his phone or anything, which that's what they should have done. I mean, I'm happy that they did that. Paige. Oh. Well, but Watts, yeah, that night before, but he had free reign of the house for like a day and a half. Was it Monday, Tuesday? Like almost basically 2 days. He had the house. They should have not let him right away. Because remember, he cleaned all that first night. He was cleaning, like they came in and there was like vacuum marks, and they said, "Oh, it smells like bleach," or I don't even know if it was bleach, but they basically it just smelled really clean because he was cleaning, he was vacuuming. So, but Barry, as far as what I understand, he has not been in the house since the beginning, since she was missing, since he got back from Denver. Well, they reported him probably before he got back, right? So he hasn't even had access to the house, which is what they should have done. Kathy, yeah, I want to have you on. Try to redo it again. I think that's what they did. They go in and see if you could see the audio settings, and maybe you have to enable audio settings, Kathy. Let me just take this one off and then redo it. Okay, I'm going to do that, and then you could come back. Wait, what info? Dixie Chick, you said I'll be shocked if my info is wrong? Wait, what are you talking about? Let me put my link up there again in case even if Kathy needs it, or wait, no, I don't do it that. I just do. Hold on a second. I'll just paste it if anybody wants to come on, or Kathy, if you want to try to come back on, I would love to talk to you. Sometimes you have to redo it. I don't know why it does that sometimes. They weren't investing. Yeah, Janet, probably. I don't know why they let him in that house. For basically, it was, let's see, it would have been, well, no, it would have been Monday night, and then I guess it only been got home Monday, Tuesday. So it would have been more like a day and a half. Yeah, but still, it was too long. I mean, it was a whole night, overnight, and all day. So yeah. Yeah, Lisa, we just put up her message that said that. Yep, she said that she was just an employee, doesn't care about the rumors. Um, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do here. I'll put you up the other messages so you guys could see that they sent me. Hold on. I just feel like I do have to block out the names. I just don't feel right. Um, having like the other people's names, especially too. But I just want to know when she's saying like, "What did I miss?" Is she talking about the case? I wonder. Let me let you guys read this and see what you think. Has she been following the case, Morgan? Like, has she been involved in like Facebook and the groups and trying to like comment and figure out stuff too? Oh yeah, she did comment a bunch on here, but nothing else about. I'm not sure what she's talking about actually, but hold on. Oh, so how's everybody doing? Sorry, just gave me a couple minutes so I could send these and block out the names and put them up for you guys and see what you think. Um, I know, Jen Pearson. That's what I'm saying. They must have, for some reason, have a reason to believe to search those like residential properties for some reason. And the only thing that can make sense is that maybe it really was Barry's last job site. And for some reason, they have reason to believe that he was involved. So that's why I feel like maybe it is partly true that, like her friend said, that they knew it was him all along. I believe that for some reason, at least that part. So, but the fact that they were still sifting and you could tell they hadn't found anything yet, but they must have a reason to believe, maybe. Did anybody? Oh, Kathy's back. Let's see if she's got.
For me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yay!
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 Good job.
Okay.
You figured it out.
Yeah. So yes, maybe they have no reason to believe, but it's so hard to believe he would do that to her, and it hurts so bad to think about it.
I know it does.
He would tell her.
It is hard to believe, but it's like if I feel like if I found out it was something else, I would be wait, hold on one second. Okay, I would be more shocked if like they said somebody else did it. I feel like I don't know why.
You're right.
I just really feel like it was him, but maybe do you think it has something to do with because all the talk, or I think it's more than that. I'm sure. Because why are they? We were just saying, why were they digging up that site, this residential site there, if they have no reason to believe? I mean, there has to be a reason why they think that she might be there. So that must be really one of his jobs, probably, right? Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree. It seems like yes. He's involved, but ugh, it's just it's so sad for his girls and for the world to think that somebody could do that. It's just so sad.
I know it is.
Ugh.
I wonder if they're like how people were saying how I guess the one the 16-year-old, I guess they said was afraid of him. I heard. I don't. This is rumor
Yeah,
too. So I don't know if this hasn't been confirmed, but supposedly she was afraid of him, and it might be one of the reasons why she's staying with her boyfriend. I guess he does have a bad temper. So I wonder once they heard that if they like what they're thinking. If their first impression was, "Oh my God, I think Dad did something," or if maybe something that they told the authorities is what kind of led them to think it was him too. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Yes, yes. Whew. And not only to know that you lost your mom, but your dad did it. Oh, I can't even. I can't even imagine. And my
So
just heart breaks all the way.
it does. Basically, they lost their dad too. Then he's gonna
Yeah,
be
exactly. Yeah,
both parents basically. Yeah,
yeah.
it's horrible. I just oh my God.
But you do such a great job at breaking things down and looking at things and piecing them together so that I don't have to think so much about it. I watch. I know I'm
Oh,
lazy.
thank
I
you.
watch this and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I didn't see that, I didn't hear that, I didn't notice that, and until you bring it to my face, and I'm like, oh yeah, and then I'm like
Oh,
watching. So when I in the morning when I want to know what's going on, I come on to see if you have any more insights and any more posts.
oh,
And
thanks.
when you
That's
don't,
oh.
and when you don't, I'm like, oh my God, I have no idea what's going on in the world. Yeah, you're really good. You're really, really good at noticing the little in particular things that most people don't notice. You're just good at that. And thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
So
Thank you. Wow. That just
so we could you call me every morning and just update me? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
oh,
I'll keep
thank
watching
you.
you. Yeah, you're
That makes,
great. Hmm.
oh, man, that makes me happy. Oh, so,
Yeah, but I don't want this to end like I don't want this to end bad though. I don't want this, Gavin, I kept holding on to hope, and it didn't work out. And I'm holding on to hope for her, and it doesn't feel like it's going to work out for her as well. And
I know, especially so much time now has passed too. So, man, I just, and another thing I felt was odd that the daughters didn't come on the video with Barry too. So that was kind of telling too, because you would think if you're gonna make a plea and you want it to really make a difference, they would probably have the daughters because they're old enough to be able to come on. But I just wonder if they're not talking to their dad. I mean, wonder if they have a really good feeling, and wonder if I just wish I knew kind of what was going on there. If they've been in contact with them, or is everybody kind of like I don't know what the situation is, but
yeah,
I don't think
and
it's gonna end
her
good.
family, it was only the nephew of her family, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. That's it. There's nobody else. Nobody else is speaking out but the nephew. Uh,
I know that
Right?
is kind of weird. The nephew, and then who is that Joseph Forbord or whatever?
Yeah.
The guy that matched the
His
money. I wonder who that is.
the uncle of is
Is
that
that
the
who it
uncle?
is?
Is that? I don't know. Is
No,
that
I
the
know that
uncle?
there is the uncle, but I don't think that's Joseph Forbord. The
Oh,
uncle, he came out and talked. The uncle of Barry, right? And then the
yeah.
one that matched the 100,000. I don't know. Nobody really knows who he is. Oh, True Helper's here too. Here, True Helper. We got Kathy here
Hi
and True
True.
Helper.
Hi True. Hi True
Well,
Helper.
hello, hello,
Wow.
hello.
What is such a
How was
voice
your
True
live?
Helper has?
Sorry, it was over there with Danielle and Amy from WTAF.
So, were you on like the panel?
Yeah, yep, I was
Oh,
on.
okay.
I was on for a while. That's why I totally forgot I had texted you. I was like, shoot,
Well,
I, They
I
went.
started late because my internet, I had to call them again. That's why I texted you. I'm like, because sometimes there's some flares or something going on. I could not connect onto my internet. So I had to call my internet provider. It was already past 10. I'm still on the phone with them. So it kind of worked out kind of better. So I'm glad I started a little bit later because then we might have completely missed you then, True Helper. So
I was going to say, your internet provider gets a little funky on you, doesn't it?
I know that's the second time. The last time, remember, I was in the middle of a live and it just cut off. It's like, what the heck? I had to call them that time too.
Right.
So
Is,
yeah.
just hey, Kathy, do you know that your cam's like floating all over the place?
Maybe. Yeah.
As you say, I can kind of see your hair, your ear, and it's kind of bouncing all over. I just didn't know if you knew it
Yeah,
was
what
that
is that
way.
noise there?
It's like
Yeah,
clicking.
I'm not a normal person to be on for the camera.
Oh, no
So
worries.
what do I need
I
to
don't think
do?
any of us are.
You
Yeah.
got, but what is
So
that clicking noise? Hold on a second. Everybody just don't say anything. Do you guys hear that?
I do.
No.
I hear it.
What is it? Wait, let me see
I just
something.
I
I
just
just want to
muted my
see.
mic so I know it's not me. I'm here.
Okay, I just muted Kathy to see if it was her. I think it is coming from you,
It could
Kathy.
be. Should
Well,
I?
wonder what it is.
If
Just
you if you hold the phone still or whatever you're using, that might help with it not to click. Maybe it's like sensitive. Sometimes the microphones are very sensitive on those things.
Okay, I'll try
so
that.
so True Helper, do you want to? I told people you were gonna go through the Well, you know what, Kathy? Why don't okay? As we're talking, maybe whoever's not talking, like
I'm gonna. Yeah. I'll close out. I'm gonna close
no, you
out and
don't.
just listen.
Okay, you don't have to close out. I was just saying, I just wish I knew what that sound was, though. That is so weird.
Yeah, and I have no idea what I'm doing. This is the first time I've ever done this. So.
No, I really appreciate you coming on. That was that. Thank you. I'm glad I got to meet you.
Me
You don't have to
too. Thanks
go.
so
We could
much.
just mute, and then whenever you want to
And
say
to help.
something. Oh
Yes,
shoot.
I'm glad to meet you, but I'm gonna listen. So I
Okay.
will.
Okay.
Okay,
All right. Well,
bye.
thank you, Kathy. Seriously.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Hey, take care. It's nice
Okay.
meeting you.
Okay, so True Helper, do you still want to go over? I told him how we were going to go over the body language. I don't know. Do you really?
Sure, that's fine. I mean, yeah, I can consolidate it. I know you've been on for a little over an hour, so I can make it short, simple, and sweet for everybody. Matter of fact, I see a couple familiar names from Danielle's live there. So yeah,
No, I'm not saying you have to hurry up. No, I was saying, do you still want to do that? Is what I was trying to
yeah.
say.
Again, I can make it pretty consolidated or condensed. I had listened to that 25-second interview that Mr. Morphew had put out. I guess it was I don't even know how many days ago it was now, but anyway, I'd found a few things odd from the start when I'd first heard about Suzanne going missing. It just didn't really sit too well with me. And then, I had heard a phone call. I believe it was like an online interview or with one of the media types out there from her nephew, that Trevor Noel, that was very passionate. And he was making what sounded to be pretty much how most of us would be if we had a lost loved one or a missing loved one. And, he was very passionate and, describing things about her and, how he missed her and all that good stuff. And then what I had found odd is that almost a week after this woman goes missing, and I'll be very honest, at first, I really didn't pay too much mind to this case. And before I continue, I want to make it very clear. I'm not assigning blame, and I'm not saying he's guilty in any way, shape, or form, but I'm just saying it raised some red flags in my mind and from my understanding when it took almost a week of her being missing. Her husband puts out this 25-second clip, and it sounded very rehearsed. It sounded very monotone to me. And to be honest with you, I had listened to it and watched it almost, I'd say, just a bunch of times. I'm probably almost 300 times. I think I'd even said on Danielle's live stream there. But I listened to it so much that I've memorized it verbatim. And I knew that when he was on the last two lines of that video there, when he went into the no questions asked, however much they want, I will do whatever it takes to get you back. And he kind of like flowed and pushed right through it so fast, all the while sounding monotone, and any slurs in between starting the sentences between, I'll do whatever it takes to get you back, honey, I love you. And it's like he pauses for a millisecond. And it's like we say in body language, sometimes something so little and something that you don't have much of actually can tell you a lot. And when he gets into the I love you, I want you back so bad, it didn't have the appropriate emotion. And after looking and studying very, very closely at his body language, his micro and macro expressions, nothing was singing at all. Nothing was, congruent is one of the terms anybody that reads body language knows of. And usually when you're also speaking and you're saying either a falsehood or something that you don't really believe in, your brain's natural reaction is to want to tell the truth. So a lot of times when people are telling you a lie, you can see them shaking their head no. Or if it's something that they don't want, something they don't care for, or they assimilate or associate, a negative emotion with whatever they're speaking about, they will be shaking their head in the negative. And that's exactly what he was doing, and doing it for a very long period of time at that. I believe over half of that 25 seconds, he was shaking his head no. So, but again, I hope that she didn't get kidnapped. I mean, kind of in a way, and this might sound bad, and I'm sorry if people take me the wrong way on this, but if she was taken, at least that would confirm that she's still around. But there were some other red flags with that as well, was that, they didn't even really put out a physical description of Suzanne. That also, and, Danielle and Amy had also brought this up as well. And I'm sorry, I know I keep, referencing them, but I know you just had Danielle on here lately, so you can understand. I actually have learned a lot by listening to them as well. And, again, after I really didn't turn my sights on, Suzanne's case until I had first heard, then actually watched that 25-second clip from her husband. And I just don't, every fiber in my being is saying that something is off, something is wrong. And I think obviously, just as it was with the Gannon case, I believe obviously law enforcement is withholding a good amount of information. Obviously, we found out earlier today that how things can spiral out of control very, very fast when information is put out. And, I've heard a lot of different things that have, some say have come to light, others say that haven't. But as of this time, I believe there has been no definitive proof that, or at least law enforcement is not admitting to yet, I should say, that there has been a body found, or that there has been any an arrest directly related to to Suzanne's missing case here. I believe there was somebody that was arrested, but that was on an unrelated matter that had nothing to do with, Suzanne Morphew going missing. But that's pretty much all I know as far as that goes at this time. But again, that body language that I was talking about earlier, it would really do everybody a world of good to do even just a little bit of research into it, because it could benefit you in so many different ways to be able to, especially if you see somebody while they're speaking to you, let alone, I mean, you can, pick up on little things in somebody's voice over time, but to understand how the mind works and how and why it makes us do certain things as we do it. For I'd say over probably 90 to 95% of all people, we have it within our souls, within our brains. It's like we're pre-built to want to tell the truth, and when we don't, there are all kinds of shows. There's all kinds of tells. There's inconsistencies within our body language and just every part. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I almost lost you. I thought I was having an internet problem.
Oh, I thought you were about to sneeze for a second. What was going on?
Yeah, I almost dropped my mic again.
Oh, okay.
That's just me being foolish. But
Aw.
but I don't know if you noticed, I did change my profile pic.
I was just about to say that. Oh my God. I swear I was just about to say, look at the cute little picture. Oh my gosh. Wait, what's his name?
That's Eli. He's the newer, well, now he's 1 year old. We've had him since he was 12 weeks, but that's our new blue nose pit bull puppy.
Wait, does he have his head on something, or does he have something in his mouth, or what? What's that white thing under him?
That's
him.
No,
that's him. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's him. They're called a blue nose pit bull puppy. They're a pure breed, but they actually, if you were to Google blue nose pit bull after the fact, you'll find out that most of them have very similar markings. They have the white transition mark on their head going from the front to their back of their necks, and they usually have that white chest going down to their stomach. And they're mostly between the colors of gray and blue. Like his eyes were actually almost as blue as this bottom of the screen is. Where it says.
Are you serious? Oh yeah.
For the longest time, and now they're like hazel color. So, and usually,
beautiful.
And it's not always 100% that when you breed them that you'll get the ones with the blue nose all the time, because they also have a very bluish, grayish color looking nose. But sometimes you can get like a red nose out of the litter and all that. But that'll be fun. We'll be doing that down the road.
How old is he?
He's a little over a year old now. If
I'm looking down at your helper, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just doing the chat because my laptop's so high that to type I couldn't do it. So I don't want you to think I'm like doing something else. I'm just looking at the chat. But somebody says, I just have to ask a quick question though. Des Harris said this man reminds me a lot of my ex-husband. Are you talking about True Helper or are you talking about Barry? I was just curious. And somebody said you sound like Johnny Depp, True Helper.
Well, I get all kinds of different voices going on because sometimes my voice gets hoarse because I'm either hollering or doing whatever, or other days it can be higher. Like I was just on panel over there for about, I don't know, a little over an hour, I guess, and after speaking and talking, and earlier today, of course, I was hooting and hollering because of some not mad things or anything, but I get worn out over time.
Well, you're a popular guy here too, all over the lives and stuff, huh? Cool. So what do you have any other information? Let me think of some questions that we were wondering, and maybe since you were just at the other live, maybe you would know some stuff. Let me think. Hold on real quick. What was it, guys? Wasn't there a few things when you got asked me and I was like, shoot, I don't know. Did you find out anything on that live that you were just on?
Yeah, and I tell you what, I don't know that I'm on. It's not an echo on my end, is it?
No. Why, you hear echo?
I was for a second, but that was weird. It sounded like it was echoing up for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, I was going to say, I know that Danielle and Amy have a Facebook group for finding Suzanne Morphew. And I think that would, they really, I tell you what, they cross their T's and dot their I's. And I also give them a lot of credit too, because they don't jump the gun and they don't, they don't even really shout out or promote other channels or anything like that. So I give them a lot of respect. They're very, very reserved when it comes to putting information out and even allowing others to do so, because they're just very diligent in what they do, and not to mention, as I believe I've already said, very, very intelligent. And most of the group over there, all the group over there is, and I say a lot of names here too from over there, and Sweet Crazy and Robin Lane, and I've seen them over there a whole bunch, and heck, but I've noticed.
Go ahead. Sorry, I have trouble interrupting. But I'm gonna put, if I have a question, True Hoper, that maybe I want you to answer, I'll put up on the screen. So Jenny Macalusa, that was one of it. How did they know, or were you not done? I'm sorry. Well,
That's okay.
whatever you're gonna say, but I want you to answer if you know that. How did they know to dig in this spot? Do you know anything about that?
Oh well, the one thing I did learn earlier was that the Salida site that the feds were digging on had nothing to do. It wasn't connected with her case. That was something totally separate, and that was actually confirmed by a couple of news sites. I believe Fox 31 was covering it, and somewhere else. But there was another site that they were digging on that I guess had nothing to do with that case. Now, I don't know. I believe they've been in and around the home, but I don't I don't think any of us really have any confirmation of exactly what they were up to there. I mean, have some pretty solid info that they've had some forensic people inside, and I've heard of what was it? Cameras and I believe it was luminol being carried in or out of the location. God help me now, I can't remember. But anyway, I know I took all the notes down somewhere. But yeah, I think this is just well, I wouldn't say it's just getting started, but I know that there is always a method to the mayhem, and I know with them being silent on a bunch of things, I believe says a lot as well. And I know that there was also a few things. I believe they've been coordinating with some of the media a bit better this time around with this case versus where before, it was hit or miss on some other cases. But like when they had, I believe they had posted, and again, I think it was Fox 31 or, yeah, boy, I don't know why my memory's failing me. I guess I'm getting tired, but they had actually put a statement out saying that there was no body found, and there was really nothing new to put out.
We read that. Yeah, said there was just all those rumors that there was no body found, nobody was arrested, so it was just a rumor, I guess. But somebody was saying, we were talking about, well, would they lie because they're trying to? If there really is these two other accomplices, is there a possibility that they're just kind of, they don't want anybody to know, the public to know yet, because it might kind of interfere with them finding those, if there really are two other accomplices like that, what was said earlier about two other people, could it possibly be them just not telling us, and it could be true, do you think? Or what's your take on that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, anything is possible at this point. They could very easily. Hold on. Let me try to change something up. I keep hearing an echo on.
Okay. Do you guys hear echo on the live in the chat? I want to ask what they hear. You always sound pretty good to me. I've had some, some of them that the audio would make weird noises, but I've never had that issue with you. Let me see if they hear anything. Oh, somebody does hear one. Yeah, I guess that you're right, True Helper.
Yeah, I'm usually pretty good at listening for that kind of thing.
See, if I had my headphones on, you could hear more. I don't have my headphones, so it's probably maybe that's why.
I noticed every once in a while when I'm talking, it just kind of almost like when you're talking on your cell phone and you hear yourself once in a while.
Oh yeah, I hate when it happens.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But hey, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I think that I agree with that. I believe that they, in many ways, law enforcement does that, and they do that a lot, where they will withhold information, and sometimes, in certain cases, put out semi-misleading types of leads. I mean, more so they'll stay silent before putting out false leads. But it was like the case with good old Letitia Tissues there. we know obviously a bit more of what they had on her, but yet they went silent right around the point when she made all those accusations against them about violating her constitutional rights. And then all of a sudden you didn't really hear much from them anymore. Well, they obviously did that because as is goes the old proverb, you give somebody enough rope, sooner or later, what are they going to do? And that's exactly what she did. So God bless her.
Well, yeah, that's true. So I just wonder if there's going to be any truth into that. What was said earlier, if that's going to end up coming back, like that really did happen and it was the truth, or no? Like, was there two other people helping him, do you think? I mean, I know that's just all, we can't confirm that, but it just makes me wonder if,
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. Let's just say for the sake of speculation, you know what? Let me do something here real quick. Let me see if I can't hop out and come back in and see if that fixes this issue.
okay,
Let me
okay, check it out.
crap. Hold on. Let me see if I
Even if it
can.
doesn't, I don't think it's really that bad, but if, yeah, you might as well try.
Crap.
Okay, let's see what we got. Rachel Clark, Jenny Macaluso. Did I say hi to you, Jenny? Yeah, I guess we answered your question. Okay, what's the deal with both daughters not living at home? Well, the one's in college, right? Because I've read in that one article, True Helper, that you sent me actually, that the one about them moving to Colorado, one of the reasons was because the oldest daughter was going to college there. But the 16-year-old, there's this, people are saying that she was actually afraid of her dad, and that could be one of the reasons maybe that she wasn't living there. She was living with her boyfriend. Actually, that's what I started a video. When was that? Last, or what, 2 days ago? But now it's kind of old news. But so who sent it? Hold on, I got to think. Give you a shout out. Somebody. I can just show you now. It's the youngest daughter's boyfriend. He's like this big time surfer guy. That hold on. Let me get this email. This is new kind of surfing, I guess. Where so she's the one living with him. Is True Helper still on? Oh, you're still on, True Helper. I thought you were going out and coming in. You already did that?
I'm still on. I just wanted.
Oh,
Yeah, see, it's doing it. Hold on. Let me write this down real
okay.
quick.
Now I'll look at I'm going to find this email. So I give it's like called SUP surfing or something. I don't know if you say sup or soup. Hold on. Where is it? Got so many emails. Just give me a minute, guys. You guys send me some good information a lot of the time. Thank you guys. I really like that because sometimes it's like I'll be caught up looking into something else, and maybe there'll be a day where I can't look into another case on the other case, and then something big could come out, and I have no idea because I'm working on something else. So it does help when people email me stuff and let me know. I really do. Even if I don't always respond back to you guys, it helps. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get back, but thank you guys because it definitely keeps me in the loop and stuff. Trying to find this one email, guys. Just give me a minute. It's this one, yeah. No, yeah, from Mary. I'll give a shout out to Mary. It really has nothing to do with the case, just interesting stuff. It's her daughter's boyfriend. He's this, first of all, she was a student of the month in her class. And then, hold on, I'll send a link to my page here. The Colorado Teener is one of the, of SUP's, do you guys know how to say that? SUP river surfing's brightest stars. He's like a big deal, really. He says nearly every day during the summer, a small crowd forms on the banks of the Arkansas River to gawk at a 17-year-old performing stupefying feats on a stand-up paddleboard. Miles Harvey weaves in and out of the rapids at Salida Whitewater Park, occasionally working a 360-degree turn I don't know, he just does all these stunts, and he's like almost like one of the biggest ones for this type of surfing. It's called sup river surfing. It says he's too modest to tell them he's one of its most accomplished athletes. I guess his dad is a designer of these boards and stuff, so it's pretty interesting. I didn't even know that there was something called sup river surfing. I'll show you a picture here, maybe. Oh wait, actually it's in my email, so I could just show you guys right there. Caught very cheap before, I wonder. Yeah, Jenny, I bet you. Jenny, you're always keeping me up to date. Thank you. Oh, is True Upper back? Oh no, wait till he comes. Or wait, yeah, I guess I could do it. Do I have to do it? True Helper, I don't know. I have to do it, right? Were you ready to come back?
I was going to say, and it's still doing it.
I don't see. Why don't I hear it? I don't think it's that bad. Is it really that bad, guys?
It just seems like every time I talk, it's echoing for some reason.
Shoot.
Dang. That's all right. That's all right. Well, hey, look, I mean, I was going to kind of call it a night anyway, but I just figured I'd stop in and say hello. And, I don't want to drive everybody nuts with the reverb there, because I know how it is hearing it on my end. So I imagine it can't be more pleasant in chat, but that's all right. I'll hop down and chat and be, shooting the stuff with everybody.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for coming. And yeah, you'll have to come back.
Yeah, definitely.
Soon. I probably won't be on too much longer, but
definitely, because I was going to say, I know I've briefly explained certain parts of body language. It's kind of a little bit all over the map, but I wouldn't mind coming back and giving everybody maybe some tips and things to look for, and how to look into and read micro and macro expressions and just general overall body language.
We could even like play a video like as an example, or we could have played berries or something where you could like point it out as we go through it.
Yep.
I've taken some classes actually in college and stuff, but it's been such a long time that I haven't.
Well, I tell you, it's like riding a bike.
Well, actually doing this true crime stuff, never mind. I lied, because you're always kind of doing that and seeing videos of people, professionals. But so yeah, never mind. But you probably know way more than me, or I feel like I don't know. I just feel like you're more aware of a lot more stuff when it comes to that. So yeah, that would be awesome. Would you have any videos that would use as an example, or would the berry one be good, or maybe something else as an example?
Yeah, actually, anyone. We could pick out more than a few, and then just sit back and pick it apart, and we could do frame by frame, and I could show you the gives and tells and congruent body language, and what's normal, what's not normal, and it's I think it'd be pretty interesting. Okay. It's pretty awesome. It was just like when I first saw one of the only interviews that Letitia Tissues gave, and I believe, here again, it was on Danielle and Amy's channel, and I only saw the side of her body, and that was one of the first times I had ever seen her, and I was able to tell that she was 100% guilty as sin, like just by how her posture was, and how even just judging by the side of her, you just tensed up. It's a little bit much to get into here and now, but we can get into it a whole lot more on another podcast, and I would enjoy that. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, maybe we could just do that could be like the whole concept. I mean, the whole title, just body language learning. I don't think of a good title, but it'll just be that, like not necessarily a specific case, but just that those different things. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Would you guys all like that? I'm sure they would. Okay, well, yeah, just plan on that. Like sometime. When do you think you'd be ready to do something like that?
Well, whenever you'd want to give it a go.
All right. Well, yeah, soon, maybe like next week or whenever. What is today? Today's Oh, today's Friday. Wow.
Yeah, it's
Maybe,
Friday.
no, just let me know. I'm always looking for ideas for lives
All right.
because I don't know. I'm just
Well,
lives.
I
I'm
tell you
not.
what, I'll text you and then I'll give you a call and we'll discuss it and see
All
what we
right.
can bring up, and even we can go over historical cases too, like anything that's old interviews and stuff like that. I like to do that sometimes. I'll sit back and watch like some of the Ted Bundy interviews and some of these other
Yeah.
things. And, like even during that whole Tiger King thing, I had a field day just looking at that. Like just looking at Carol Baskin and all of those. I was laughing my butt off, and I still can't believe why that woman's not sitting in a jail cell somewhere.
Oh shoot! I didn't watch that. Wow. So you
Guilty,
can tell,
guilty,
huh?
guilty, 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 guilty. Yeah, but that's for another podcast.
Man, you got me wanting to do it, like hear about this. But yeah, okay.
Like I said, it could be fun. But Tiff, look, you have yourself a good night, and yeah, hopefully, and maybe we can also do like a mock run at one of these and see if the audio issue has worked out, because it's still doing it, and I've like readjusted it from my end about every which way but loose, and it's just not. Sometimes it seems like it works, and then others it just for whatever reason it keeps doing that reverb.
I don't know why. I'm not the only one that can't hear it. I'm like, you sound great, but I bet if I had my earphones in,
Well,
but
you know what? It might not be from your end because you're the host. So sometimes, like wherever the signal or wherever the stream is generated from, you might have it decent on your end, but then for whatever reason, it just might be reverbing from having a guest on.
okay.
Because I
All
noticed
right.
too, like just now, I noticed that, like, say when you're quiet and the longer that I talk, it seems like it works itself out. But then, say if I talk right after you talk, then it like acts up again. Just like again, like that's the best thing I can compare it to is like when you're on a cell phone or when you make a phone call and for whatever reason it starts doing that and you gotta hang up and try again. But for whatever reason, the internet gremlins are just eating it up tonight.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, thanks for coming on. And like I said, I'll probably get off here in a minute. I wanted to show you guys that article about her boyfriend, but I
Yeah,
don't even know if you guys are interested in it, but and then I
sure.
don't even know, there's not really anything new. I just wanted to kind of see what you guys thought of everything and show you that there was no confirmation on any of that. And I don't think we'll know anything. Maybe not even tomorrow, but for sure nothing more tonight. So, oh yeah, it's already 12:19 a.m. So yes, but
Oh,
all right.
you're welcome, Megan J. And I know I see a bunch of other names in here. I'm sorry I haven't been on point with calling out names or responding. Still working on that, reading the chat at the same time. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But it was good to see you, Tiff. And
Yeah, you
yeah, like I
too.
said, we'll plan something up because I think that'll be fun.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Like next week. I mean, soon. Like,
Sure,
yeah. All right, cool.
sure.
All right.
Well,
Well,
like I always say, you text me or call me whenever you're ready, and we'll set it up.
okay. And yeah, maybe we'll have a plan. Like, let's do like some true crime one, like maybe Ted Bundy or some of those interviews we could do. Like something has to do with true crime in a way because that's what
Yeah,
everybody's interested in. Like to
yeah.
read those kind of you could use those as examples is what I'm saying. Does that
I
make
tell you
sense?
what, maybe after this live in the comments section, you can like post your own comment and pin it, and maybe just ask people to leave what cases cases that had interviews, no matter how young or old, and then we can look them up and yeah, we'll go over them online during the live.
Oh, yeah, that'll be actually really interesting. I would click on something like that. I would want to watch something like that. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, I would love.
Kemper, yeah, Kemper, that's a good one, Katie. Okay, cool. Thanks, True Helper.
All right. Well, hey, you have yourself a good night, and much love to everybody. I'll be in the chat for a while.
All righty, thank you.
All right.
So yeah, Casey Anthony would be a good one. Kemper would be a good one. Working on my gains. Yeah, sorry, I haven't really said hi to many people, but I see ya. I see ya. I'm trying to get better at kind of reading comments and seeing what people like more from lives because I feel like I don't have the lives perfected. Not that it would be perfected, but I'm trying to kind of like take people's advice on certain things. And the most common thing that people say is they don't like to come in and hear me like saying hi to everybody. But I think that's more for people that watch it afterwards, more so than people that are watching it live. That's why I need to find a good balance. But that's been my most criticized thing, is just that basically sit there and say hi too long and too many people. So I'm trying to kind of find a good medium here, because I do want to still interact, because I feel like I use these lives to actually interact with you guys, and to do that, that's my whole purpose. My other videos are more the informational ones. I like doing the lives just to be able to communicate with you guys and talk to you. So I don't want to completely not do that, but I'm just trying to find a good medium, I guess. So, but I think that body language, I think that'll be excellent, guys. Oh, you do? Okay, yeah. See, that's why I gotta figure out a good way, because I feel like for the people that are on the live during the live, they like it. It's more so, I guess, the people that come watch it after. So, and then that's why I kept doing it, because I'm like, well, the lives are more for the people that are there live. So that's what I want to do. So I don't know. I gotta find a good way that makes everybody happy, I guess. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, I guess. Ed Kemper. Yeah, I'll pin a comment, True Helper, and then that could be fun. Actually, we can make that like a 2-part or 3-part. That'd be definitely something that I would watch. Like, I would click on every one, because if we're going through like different interviews in true crime, like Ted Bundy, Kemper, you have Casey Anthony, Scott Peterson, I would definitely want to watch that. I think that'd be really interesting. Yeah, True Helper, we might have to make like a little series out of it. Maybe like a 5-part series, because I have a feeling that I'm going to want all these interviews. I'm going to find so many, and other people are going to want it so many. There's so many interesting interviews with that kind of stuff. Oh, thanks, Angelina. Ted Bundy, Russell Williams. Yeah, that Russell Williams, he just gives me the creeps. I do not like that guy. Um, yeah, see, there's so many that I think we could turn it into kind of like a series, at least maybe like a 5-part series. Don't you think that'd be, yeah, True Elper, let's do it. Maybe I'll do a little trailer for the series, and just to tell people we could really prepare. I mean, we could really make this like a good thing. I know, okay, Chloe. Russell Williams gives me nightmares too. That guy is just, I guess, just hearing what he did, and just watching that interview, and he just creeps me out so bad. Um, and then the fact that he was probably so mad at himself that he wore those boots into into that interview. I always think that when I'm watching it, because I've watched that so many times, where he was probably like, shoot, because he wore the same freaking boots as he committed the crimes in. So remember, they asked for his boots. It's like, oh my god, he was probably like, why did I wear the same ones? But you know who else? What's her name? Oh, I watched this other one so many times. The crazy-eyed woman, the police officer. Oh my gosh, Stephanie. I can't think of her last name, and I know it. Why am I having a blank? Um, oh, thanks, Janet Williams. Stephanie Lazarus. Yes, Robin Lane. Well, we could do that one. There's so many True Helpers. So yeah, I think we can make this into a pretty cool little series for real. I'm kind of excited to actually go through some of these. Yeah, okay. Because I'm also doing a series about famous serial killers. I have one already recorded. I have one written out. I gotta. I'm gonna start on that too. So maybe we could do a couple of them. They could kind of even intermix a little bit. Um, and True Helper, if you even know anybody else that it is an expert too that you want to bring on as a guest for one of the episodes, Diane Downs, yeah, she was crazy. I mean, she was, yeah, crazy, I should say. But that would be a good one. And what's the other one that actually won insanity plea? What was her name? I talked about her in one of my videos. I'm drawing a blank. on some of this. Gosh, there's going to be so many, True Helper. I'm just thinking of so many. I hope you're ready. Susan Smith. I know. I wish you didn't have to go, True Helper. Jodi Ayers. Yeah, man. Dahmer. K. Chloe. You know who mine was? Charles Manson was the first one I read that got me into like the criminal mind, and it got me into like psychology because I just wanted to get inside his head. And even though he did not kill anybody, I mean, Charles Manson made everybody else do it. Basically, he never even did any of it. Any of this I think he did tie up the one guy, but he didn't kill anybody. Everybody else did. But anyway, that guy, he's crazy. I used to watch all his interviews like a bunch of times. But yeah, he was the first one that got me into the whole criminal mind and trying to study the criminal mind. And then, yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer was a good one. I don't know. There's some of the ones that I'm starting off with on my serial killer series, which there'll be a surprise. I'm not going to say, but there's 3 of them that I already got started of 3 different serial killers. They're kind of from a little bit further back. I wish there was one about. Wait, I don't even Tracy Holland and JB Beasley. Problem, I never even heard of them. Wow, I'm gonna have to write that down to look into that. Hold on, let me put that in my notes. You said Tracy Holland and JB Beasley. Okay. Never heard of those ones. There's probably so many that just don't even know how many. JB Beasley. Okay, look that up. But anyway, so yeah, that'll be a good too. So I'll have a couple series. I'm gonna be a busy person here. And I'm trying to get my grandma very soon. I might actually be able to just do it. I was thinking because it'd be a good way to ease my grandma into it. I might do a few lives with my grandma just for my members, and then maybe she'll kind of loosen up and feel a little more comfortable. Maybe she'll do one with everybody because she's just nervous. She came on and did the one video with me, and I don't think she realized like how many people sometimes watch it. I think once she realized maybe that there's people watching it, I don't know. She's just really nervous to come on again. And I'm like, Grandma, you did it. She didn't even like doubt it. When I asked her the first time, she's just like, oh yeah. And now it's like when she's had time to think about it, she's just so nervous. But I think I could get her. I wanted to get both of my grandmas. They're like, they go on walks and they go to the mall together. Well, they haven't since this pandemic, but they're both like 90 years old and they're so cute. I just want to get them both on together one time. I think it would be fun. I'm trying to talk them into it. I've asked them, but oh, thanks. Share True Seeker and Cut. Wow, how do you say your name? Wait a minute. Shar True Seeker in Cali 99. Thank you though. Dana Dane, Canadian. Paul Bernardo, yes. Yes, that's one I studied that one. That was just like a couple months ago. I really got into that one where I was gonna so many times I was working on a video and then I would get sidetracked on a current one. Like that was one of the ones I was working on a video to do on Paul Bernardo. Maybe I'll include that on my serial killer episode. And then something else came up with maybe a current one that gets me off track. But yes, I want to do one on them. They were oh gosh, they were so sick. There's this one video where well, no, I'm gonna save it for. I had it all planned too for that one. I was almost ready to. I had everything together and was ready to do that video, and then I forget what came about and it got me sidetracked. But this sweatshirt, Janet, It's all my merchandise. If that's what you're talking about, get it. It's a merchandise. They're under all my videos. You could click on. Oh, plus I have the link in. I think I've been putting the link in the description for the merchandise. Or no, that's for my members. Wait. Well, anyway, under my videos, it has all my merchandise, and there's links somewhere in my descriptions or somewhere on my channel. You can find the links. I know it, but maybe I should put it in the description. I know I put them on the end of the video where you could click like on videos or merchandise. But it really is comfortable. I'm not just saying that. I just got it. This is the first time I wore it. I just got it like a couple days ago, and it's so soft inside. It's like so soft. And I got a long sleeve shirt, but they didn't send that one to me yet. Because the way they do it, it's like it's not like I have like a bunch here. They're all made to order. So I know, Jenny Macaluso. I wonder why you're so quiet now. Do you think? Because so we found out that actually he is Barry's nephew, right? So wonder if it's because they're realizing maybe because it is Barry maybe, and I don't know. I don't know why he would have been so like he was so involved, and all of a sudden now he's not. And Julia, looking at the numbers. I know, Des Hair. She has kids now. Are you talking about Carla? Like people hate her though. Like I've seen videos where they're taping her because her kids are going to the school and they don't want. I mean, because she was just as involved as Paul. I mean, she was murdering people just like Paul, and she's out with the family. She's married. Um, and yeah, there's videos of people that are taping her, like that she's taking her kids to school and stuff, and they're like yelling out things like "you murderer," you just yelling out mean things. I wouldn't want my kid going to school with. I mean, her being around. I mean, her kids are going to school, but I mean, she was killing these women. I mean, she was doing it too, and she's out, and her own sister. I know it's horrible. I don't think the reason she got out is because she helped get Paul like with the information. But they should not. It's how did she get out so early for all those murders, and she's already out? Okay, problem child. Yeah, Betty, her and her boyfriend killed her own sister. They were raped, basically. Yeah. There's certain words I don't want to say on my videos just because it like I feel like it what is it called? I don't know, but yeah, they did. They just looked them up what they did to their sister. They drugged her and the she would take part in all this stuff too. So she was just as big of a part, and that's why Paul, like years after, and he was kind of upset because he's like, she was just, well, he was kind of downplaying his part. I think that I didn't trust everything he was saying, but he had a good point where he was basically trying to say like she's downplaying her involvement, but she was very involved in that stuff, and I believe him on that. I believe that she was just as involved. I guess I don't think she would have done it if it wasn't for him. I think she was so like in love and infatuated with him that she was doing whatever he wanted to. I don't think it was like she had those urges to do it, but she was going along with it and she was doing it to impress him, I feel like. So I feel like, but he was right when he was saying like she was just as involved. Don't let her try to say, that she didn't do this stuff, because I believe it. Because I guess there are like videotapes and stuff. They would tape this stuff. I know I'm off topic, but yeah, and she's already out and has a family and married. Can you believe that? Who would want to marry her? Wow. Yes, yeah, you're right, Lala Pepper. Yep. They didn't realize they gave her that plea deal before the videos were found and realized the extent of her involvement. You are correct. But still, and then I guess they can't go back on the plea deal because they already gave the deal and that would look really bad. I mean, they just couldn't do that. But so yeah, there's a videotape I was gonna put in my video when I was gonna do a video, and I'm gonna include that in the other series, but where he's talking to the lawyers because they're trying to get information. They're trying to see some of the cases, like if it was him on some of these past women and which women. He was basically naming some of the women, like these missing people that were never found, women, and telling if he killed them and where their body was, and just kind of confessing to some of the murders and stuff. And he was talking about Carla. You could tell he's just like, that's bull crap. You know, she's not this innocent. She took part in it just as much as me. I don't know his exact words, but basically he was mad because she's telling all these lies, and she's out. You know, she's out, and they both just need to be in jail forever. I'm sorry. But anyway, all right, guys. Well, thank you guys for all comment. That was a fun time. I like having lives and just hanging out with you guys and chatting. I'll be up for a while. I'm still drinking coffee like 12:30 here, but oh well. I'll do some research. But I just want to get out of this basement. So, yeah, we'll get working on that series, and I'll keep you updated on this Suzanne stuff. Like I said, I don't know if we'll get some kind of confirmation tomorrow or update, but I guess we'll find out. Um, wait, what? Who last saw her? Wait, who are we talking about? Rachel Clark? Are you talking about Suzanne? Who last saw Suzanne? No, I don't know. Nobody knows. I mean, she was last heard of on Saturday the 9th, they said, but I don't know who last saw. Savinators, all problem time. Oh, thank you. Yeah, True Helper. No, I'm serious. Everybody seems really interested in this, and I am too, actually. Heidi! I know, I'm about to. I know. But I mean, if I just come down here to record my videos and to do lives, it should be all right. Because for now, I have nowhere else to go. Just trust me. This is my only spot I can do it. And I am starting to get itchy. But, you know, and then I go right upstairs. So I think it'll be all right. And plus, it's so cool down here. I'm always hot and it's nice and cool. And I wanted to wear the sweatshirt to show you. So I have to be in a cool place anyway. And yeah, I love it actually. I really do like it a lot. But I'm gonna make a couple more designs too. Um, thanks, Rachel Clark, for comment, Megan J. Yes, and Megan J, we got to do our live too sometime. I got a lot of things I want to do here. I know, Cheryl, but I can't. I feel like I don't have a choice right now. Like I don't have money to get. I just can't. I can't do anything about it right now. So I just have to deal with it and just limit my time down here. I don't have to be down here. I mean, I have to just to do my videos, so I'll be all right until I could do something. Until I don't know. Just right now, I'm just stuck. um. All right, Judy is Angelina, True Helper, Kayclo, my mods. Thank you. Oh, yeah, Crystal's here too. So I did have some. I had like 4 or 5 mods. Yeah. At first I was like, I'm modless. And then all of a sudden I started seeing all the mods. So thank you guys. And yeah. I always have trouble getting off. I'm always like, okay, I'm getting off. And then it's like I can't, I don't know. I get stuck. I don't want to leave. But I better leave because I get too stuffed up. But problem child, Tony Loberg. Dana Dane, yeah, if you guys want to order some merch, this is it. Look at me trying to advertise here. But I'm not lying, it is so cozy. Like I said, there's a bunch of colors, so you don't have to do pink. But pink, I like this pink. Oh, okay. And then when I get I got a long sleeve shirt. When I get that, I'll wear that. I think I got purple in that color, or in that. But all right, guys, I better end this. I will see. Maybe I'll do another live. Maybe if I could talk my grandma into doing a live with me this weekend, tomorrow or Sunday. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I'll keep you guys updated. Um, oh wait, Gigi, that's what I wanted to ask. I didn't see your answer. She's still in here. Did you get your shirt yet? Libra scales. I know. I get sad when I leave too. I'm like, I don't want to leave, but then I know I should just because to get out of the basement, and then plus when it's getting really long, I don't know, but it is hard. I never want to leave. Donna Del Duca, and then especially it's really hard when I'm, oh Donnie, when I'm like seeing the new people coming in too, and then it's just like, oh wait a minute, I can't leave. Yeah, Pardaman Samba Merte. Wow, I screwed that name up. Hold on. Parthaban Samba Murti. I like that name, but I know I'm not saying it right. But you should, yeah. You'll be able to see my merchandise. If you go to my page, you'll be able to see, or under the videos. I know it's under every single video. You could see it. Like they'll have the pictures. And I'll have to get a link next time, and just so I can put a link up for you guys, because they are. I mean, they're cozy. All right. Yeah, K-Clo, I'll get Zeke. I love that little man. I'll call him a little man. He's just cutest dog ever, I swear. He looks like a puppy. He's gonna look like a puppy forever. He's already like what, 2, and he just still looks like a little puppy. He's so freaking cute. Okay. What did you say? Does YouTube put it? No, they don't. Have you seen people? I've seen people do lives that are like 4 or 5 hours long. Um, I know. I'm reading some of the posts about Suzanne, saying how she was just like, just the sweetest person, so outgoing, would come up to you and just talk to you, and just so nice, and just why does this happen to people like this? I don't understand. And like I'm thinking that she just started feeling good. It was probably finally like happy maybe about being in Colorado, going on her bike. Well, I don't even know if she went on her bike ride, but it just makes me so sad that she probably just started feeling like okay from being cancer free, and then this. Oh, all right, guys. No, yeah, Donnie Heller. Nope. So if something, if there's a big news tomorrow, I'll do a live if like something they can confirm something or something happens. I'll do a live. If not, oh, Donna, don't do good things. You guys are so sweet. But if not, I'll probably just be working on some of my videos. That series, I want to do the first episode, and then I don't know. But yeah, okay. You guys all have a good night. Get to bed. It's getting late. No, you guys are all night owls like me, huh? I'll be up for another probably 3 or 4 hours, to be honest. But I love to come back to Colorado. I love Colorado. So, oh, such a pretty state. Okay, so I am gonna really go now. Ninja RG9. All right, bye guys. Have a good night.